everyone, I am Sinai and welcome to my channel. If you guys haven't already joined this little growing family, please feel free to subscribe to my channel. Also, if you guys like these types of video, then feel free to give this video a thumbs up. So by the title, I'm pretty sure you can see that I'm doing another real versus fake comparison of the Huda Beauty Dusk Desert palette. I went to the Swami just to see what new stuff they had, and I saw that they had this little baby right here. So of course I had to pick it up because I obviously had the authentic one, and I did want to make another comparison for you guys. I know I haven't done one of these in a while, so in case you guys forgot or this is the first time that you guys are watching me, I always like to make a disclaimer before we get into the video, and that disclaimer is that I am in no way, shape or form trying to promote replicas or the usage of them. What I am simply trying to do is educate you all so that you guys won't get duped or scammed. With that being said, there's another thing that I always like to mention, and that is that there are many versions of this replica out there. This is just the one that I found. This is just the one that I'm going to be doing a comparison on today. So I always get like all these complaints like, and you guys always just have to remember that there are many factories that make replicas, so each factory is going to make their own version of the replica. Some are good, some are bad. So I do like to make these types of videos just so you guys can see the real one and what it looks like, and then you guys can try to compare it to your fake one. Another thing that I do want to mention is that if it has more similarities of the fake one than the real one, then you know that it is fake. If it has more similarities to the real one, then you know that it is real. I can't say this enough. No batch code. It just all depends on the factory and where it's coming from.
You got it.
So if you guys want to know what the differences and similarities between the two are, then go ahead and keep on watching. Let's do the outside packaging, and this is the front of the box. This is the real one. And right now you're going to see the fake one. So the real one is obviously a bit darker in pink. Another thing you can see is that the Huda Beauty logo and the Desert Dusk logo in the back is engraved, so when you bring your finger over it you can feel a grit, and of course on the fake one you can't. Another thing that I noticed was that the Huda on the fake one is a white bright color, and the Huda on the real one it's more of a pale white. Okay, so if we pick up the palette and we see that right there, it says the Desert Dusk palette, and on the fake one it has nothing written on it. Also, if you pick it up and you look at the bottom of the box, you can see that the real one has nothing written on it, and the fake one has nothing written on it as well. Moving on to the back of the box, this is the real one, and you can obviously see that there is a bunch of stuff written, the ingredients, the palettes. You can also see that it's written in a different language. But then you look at the fake one and there is nothing on the back of the box. They didn't bother to put the ingredients or, you know, the barcode or the social media or the 12 months like you see there. Nothing. They put absolutely nothing. And if you pick it up, you can see that it says the Desert Dusk palette on the real one, and on the fake one obviously it says nothing on the box. One of the things that I saw is that on the real one, on the left little flap, when you open it, it has a batch code. I think it's 20117A. And that is the real one, and obviously the fake one has nothing on it. Moving on to the actual palette, we have the real on the left and the fake on the right. And you can see that there are many differences. The fake one looks just fake, and the printing of the eyes and the logos just looks really bad. You can also see that the real one is like holographic, so it shines when it gives light on the little diamonds and the letters, and on the fake one it does not. Another thing that I noticed is that the logo is textured, so when you run your finger over it you can feel the lettering, and on the fake one you obviously can't. When you pick it up, you see that the real one says the Desert Dust palette, and on the fake one it says the textured eyeshadow, and then it has the name of the palette. So those are going to be two other differences that I saw between the two. And here you can see them completely. We have the real on the left and the fake on the right. Moving on to the back of the palette, the first thing that I noticed is that the real one has a batch code and the fake one does not. Now when we go to look at the ingredients, we see that the real one says the Desert Dust eyeshadow palette, and on the fake one it does not say that. It says something totally different. It says the Texture Eyeshadow Rose Gold Edition palette, and we obviously know that this is not the Rose Gold Edition palette. This is the Desert Dust palette. Another thing that I noticed is that the actual palette, like the black part, is matte on the real one, and on the fake one is like a shiny material. So here's just an overview of both. Sorry, my palette is dirty. I've used it quite a bit. And now we have the fake one. Okay, so let's go ahead and open the palettes, and we have the real on the left and the fake on the right. And we're going to start with the mirrors. The mirrors look kind of similar, but when you take a look at it, you see that the fake one right here, the Huda Beauty, is a bit higher than on the real one, and also the logo is kind of rubbing off. And on the real one, it's very nicely done, and the lettering is well put together. Another thing that I noticed is that the mirror on the fake one is much smaller than the mirror on the real one. As for the plastic covers, they both come with covers. This is the real one, and you can see that it's kind of textured, and also the plastic is very thick and very sturdy. As for the fake one, the material is flimsy and it has no texture. It just looks like a piece of plastic with two eyes on it. Moving on to the most important thing, which is the actual product. This is the real one and this is the fake one. Now to me they look absolutely different. I can obviously tell the difference, but I don't know if that's just because I have the real one and I have the fake one to look at. But for me they just look super different. Go ahead and show a close-up of each row, and this is the first row. This is the real one and this is the fake one. You can see how different the colors look, but all of the names are spelled the same. This is the second row, and Twilight, you can see how different it is from the fake one right here, and the color Amethyst as well. This is the third row, and you can see that Cosmo on the real one is glittery, and on the fake one it's just a regular eyeshadow color. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do some swatches, but I'm just doing it on the ones that I thought were totally different. So Cosmo is glittery on the real one, which is this one right here, and on the fake one you're gonna see that it's just like a regular eyeshadow. It does have a sheen to it. The next color I'm doing is Twilight, and this is the real one right here. It is absolutely beautiful. It's just this purple shadow. It's like iridescent, but when you swatch it, it looks kind of bluish and then purple. And this is the fake one right here, and you're gonna see that it's just like a regular purple eyeshadow with a silver kind of undertone. So here they are, the four of them swatched. We have Twilight first, and Twilight from the left to the right is the fake one, and the one next to it is the real one, and you can see that the real one has like a blue undertone to it. Then we have the fake Cosmo, which is just a regular eyeshadow, and then lastly we have Cosmo, which is the real one, which is just glitter. So those were the differences and similarities that I found between the two. If you guys saw that I missed any, feel free to leave them down in the comment section below. Also, if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them down in the comment section below, and I'll try to answer them to the best of my abilities. Another thing that I do want to know is your opinions and your thoughts. Let me know if you guys thought that it was a good replica or it was a bad replica, or if you guys, sorry, my thing was totally like slipping out of my lap. So let me know, what was I saying? And let me know if you guys think it was a good replica or if it was a bad replica. Let me know your thoughts and your opinions and leave them down in the comment section below. I would like to see what you guys all thought and how you guys see it from your perspective. So if you guys like these types of videos, then go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you guys didn't, well then give it a thumbs down, and if you're not sure, then just give it a thumbs up. So that is all I have to say for now. Thank you all for your support. Until next time.